Hello, my name is Exion,
Hi, it's Cecilia.
and we are going to do a review of Daria Callie's realistic oil portrait painting class on monthly.com. Question number one. What did you like most about this experience?
Painting you. That's I liked.
Okay. I think what I liked most was learning how to paint. Don't have any experience prior to this class with oil painting. So I have used acrylic paints before, but this is quite different.
Well, I never painted ever. So, this was fun.
What have you learned? Yeah, we learned how to paint oil painting in the way that Daria Callie does it.
Yeah, and then I think just different terminology in terms of art. The hues and the values, what they are.
Oh yeah, the color wheel.
Yeah, how to, I guess, tone down a specific color if it was too harsh. And then just how to counteract it. So that was cool.
Yeah. What were the projects like?
So it was divided into 3 sections. So you had part 1 where you would just prepare your wood panel, prepare your palette, and start painting the first time. That was like the first 10 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the first 10 days, that's where you whip out your cell phone and you have to take a picture of someone. Or you can just use the picture that's provided with the class. But I decided to paint Cecilia.
And I painted him.
Yeah, so we painted each other. Photos we took on our phones, and then we went to Walgreens and had it printed in a
11 by 14 photo paper.
and then we took those and we went to Office Depot and made copies of them so that we would have a black and white photo.
10 days was to complete the second eye, the nose, and the lips. Right? And then, what was the last part?
The last part was doing the neck, the hair,
Rest
the
of the
face, the background. Yeah, so pretty much doing the rest of it. And then the last part is doing the glazing and just finishing touches.
How have you connected with your peers?
There is a peer group that you get assigned to, and every so often you would have to upload your progress at certain points. So like after you paint your eye, you're supposed to upload it onto the website, and then people would make comments. They could
Give you feedback.
They can give you feedback. They can like it or dislike. Well, they can't dislike, but they can like. They could also not comment. So not commenting or not liking is communication, I would say. And there was a lot of that because we had a lot of people in our peer group, but nobody participated.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were behind just doing all their commitments. So I think in a way it was hard for us to get feedback. So that was...
So, yeah, I would definitely recommend that if you were to take this class, know that during this 30-day period that you need to dedicate a lot of time to this class. And if you know that you're going to be absent for a certain period of time and you need to catch up, everyone's going to be ahead. And people may or may not comment on your stuff if you're late. But, just upload stuff. People have commented on everything that we put up. So, how did you find a 30-day structure?
A little too long, I think. What you
Yeah. So the thing with oil paints is that they dry out after 2 to 3 days. The class,
at least the top layer dries out.
yeah, the top layer dries out, and a period of 30 days. So if your paints dry out every 2 days, then you're going to be using a lot of paint. Or what you can do, like I did, is just paint the whole thing by day 10, and then
So that's because you had an excuse.
Yeah. Well, I had other commitments. But at least, I tried to get ahead because I didn't want to waste my paint. Remaking your palette is a huge pain.
But I think it gets easier though. I think the first time took us like 2 hours.
Yeah, it takes hours, hours, maybe 2 hours, like you said,
Yeah, I think
to mix your palette. And then to remix your palette, maybe a little bit less time because you have a little bit of experience.
Yeah, so maybe half that time.
Yeah.
But still. We're not experienced, so maybe the people that know make it faster, but...
Yeah, the more you do this, the better you get. But we're total beginners, and we spent quite a bit of time not painting. So yeah, just mixing our palette takes up a huge amount of time. But once you get it mixed up and you have your palette all set up, then you're good. Then you can start painting.
Who would you recommend this class to?
I would recommend this class to anyone interested in learning how to paint realistic oil portraits.
Or just painting in general, I guess.
Daria Callie has her own method of making her portraits look realistic, and this class teaches you that. So you get to see her entire process. She explains everything along the way, which is what I really liked about that. But yeah, if you're an experienced painter, this is something you can add on to your set of skills.
I mean, we didn't know anything about it, and I think we were happy with our paintings at the end. So if we can do it, anyone can do it.
Yeah. How do you think this is different from other classes? So this is our second monthly class. So the first class we took with monthly was Christina Tosi's baking class. That was pretty awesome. This class is different. This is oil painting. Just imagine trying to teach everybody how to oil paint. Everyone's at different skill levels here.
But I think she gives you a guide of where to go and how to do it. So it's not like you're going to go there and be blind. It's like, okay, paint. So I think at the beginning when we did our painting, we had to transfer our picture to
the wood panel. So how do you feel about your painting?
I liked it. I mean, for a first timer, I think that was pretty good. Everyone says that it looks like you, so
I think you did a pretty good job.
So
you want to show everyone our final product?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. This is our paintings in 3, 2, 1.
Ta-da!
So these are our paintings.
Look.
I'll let you decide.
If it looks like the other person. But yeah, I think we have fun doing this.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm pretty proud of mine. And yeah, I think you did a good job. Cool. So the number one question that everyone would like to know: can you make money doing this after taking this class? What do you think?
No, I think a lot of people that sign up for this are not in for the money, but more for the experience and how they want to paint, I think.
If you're already a professional painter doing this professionally, then this will definitely add to your skill set. But if you're a complete beginner, no, I don't think so. Because you would spend so much time mixing your palette and perfecting your techniques. It wouldn't be profitable to put out a product every 30 days because it takes almost about that amount of time. Maybe about 10 days, 10 to 20 days to do a realistic painting.
I think overall I had fun. It was frustrating at first just because I couldn't tell if my painting was turning out okay or not. I guess later on, as you went on and painted more, then it grew on me, I guess. So.
Yeah, when you paint that first eye and everything else is unpainted, it doesn't look realistic, it doesn't look that great. But it's not until you start adding skin tones and start working on the rest of the portrait, working on the rest of the face, and then putting the hair in, and yeah, that's when your painting really starts to pop out and look more realistic. So yeah, we went through a lot of frustration and
then enjoyment.
Yeah, I almost gave up at one point.
Yeah.
So there was a point where I could not get the skin tones correct, and I was not about to start all that over. So,
but you did it.
Yeah, I did it.
So just patience, I think, is probably a recommendation that And I think Daria said that in the videos.
Yeah.
So patience. Even though if you don't see it, you will see it later. So trust the process. That's what she always said. So,
Cool.
all right.
All right.
That's it.
That is our review.
Hope you enjoyed it.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And
30 days are up. You can't even go back to the other homeworks, can you? Can you see other people's work?
I think you can still comment on it, but I mean, it's still.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay, I can cut that out in the video.
I think you can still do it. Because, like, someone commented.
Okay. I painted the whole painting by day 10. Before this class, I really suck. But whatever.